Jerk. It's an indigenous bite from Jamaica. What exactly is jerk though? It's a marinade, a wet marinade. It's also a dry rub. It's also a method of cooking. It is the flavor that has put Jamaica on the culinary landscape of the world. Jerk is traditionally cooked. If you go to Jamaica, it's cooked in a smoker, and the primary ingredients and what makes jerk so delicious and so dark in color when you see that wet marinade is the pimento berry, or better known as the allspice berries. Now, dry rubs are very popular these days. So I'm using chicken breast, and I'm going to just simply take some of my dry rub and I'm putting that with some oil, mixing that up, and I'm putting that onto my chicken. After applying marinades to chicken, I like to leave my meat to sit in the marinade for about half an hour to an hour. Now, of course, I'm using chicken breast, so that does not take a long marinating time. If you were using bone-in chicken, of course, and the longer you marinate, the better for the flavor of your chicken. So this is going to sit for about half an hour. I'm using wooden skewers to thread my chicken breast pieces onto. But make sure you soak your skewers in some water before you use them. Do this for about an hour. Reason being, if you put it under the grill, if you don't soak it, the skewers are going to burn out on you. So you'll probably be left with meat sitting on your grill pan with no skewers to it. I'm using a grill pan to sear my chicken. And I like to use a grill pan because it gives you that wonderful, it sort of replicates the grilling that happens in your oven, but it does it a lot better, I think. I really like grill pans more than using the oven because you get that direct heat onto your meat pieces or whatever it is you're grilling in your pan. Put a little bit of oil in there just to oil that up a bit. Once it's nice and hot and you get a nice sear, I'm going to put in my chicken skewers into that. And once these have caramelized on one side, if it's chicken breast you're cooking, just remember it's not going to take a long time to cook through and you don't want it to dry out. So a few turns and in about 10 minutes, I think those will be ready to come out. Wow, look at that gorgeous color on these brochettes. They look absolutely lovely, and the jerk marinade has caramelized, given the chicken pieces a lovely color. So just about ready to come out. And I'm going to make a pineapple salsa to go with this jerk chicken. So jerk chicken is really spicy, it's salty, it's earthy, it's hot, and we've got this wonderful salsa I'm going to create. And with this we've got the sweetness of the pineapple with a wonderful balance of spices and herbs in there. Now, indigenous to Trinidad and Tobago is chow. Of course, we here on this island call this, it's a salsa really, and Spanish Caribbean islands, Mexico, where salsa originated, call that spicy chop of fruits or vegetables, tomatoes, salsa, but flip over into Trinidad and Tobago. We call it chow, and we've been chowing things for very long. So I think chow is quite an indigenous way that we prepare our fruits and we eat it. It's got a wonderful lip puckering sourness to it, and it's balanced with a little bit of sweet and some peppers in there and some herbs as well. And we've got like a really addictive snack. So we chow anything on this island. We chow mangoes, we chow plums, we chow pomsite, oranges. I've seen people chow apples. I've seen people chow plums. We chow just about anything. So this is just another way that we use the very famous salsa. So I'm creating this pineapple salsa with a lovely pineapple I got in the market. And to this I'm just adding some lime juice. I'm adding some red onion, which I use lovely soft. It's of the red onion, but it also gives you a nice little bite. I'm adding some pepper sauce. This is homemade pepper sauce. You get the nice true flavors of the habanero peppers, some salt, and a little bit of pimento peppers in there, a little bit of herbs, some green onions, and a little bit of shadow benny. And this is just going to take it to the next level. So when we enjoy this salsa with the spiciness of the jerk, we've got some contrasting flavors there. It's just going to create a symphony in your mouth. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful dish. It's really quite exciting to create and even more exciting to enjoy.